Hello, everybody, and welcome. Alex Brasky alongside my co-host, Ajay Cybulski, here with Jaden Sherwood and Coach Rick Rapone. Coach, we're here to talk about Jaden's career, an incredible run for your program over there at Notre Dame. Came up short in the title game this year. You were defending champs, however, so nothing to sneeze at, 2 straight title trips. And Jaden pitched a no-hitter in that finals game, and unfortunately, he ran up against a team that also had a pitcher who threw a no-hitter. So could you just reflect on that performance for us and just the historic nature of what he accomplished despite losing the championship?
Well, it was certainly an amazing game and an amazing game pitched really by both pitchers. But Jaden, truthfully, going into the game was really our best and chance of having an opportunity to win. I had the chance to scout Wellsville and watch them play, and it was a game against a very good team, Wayland. And you could quickly see with the depth of their team and the amount of hitters that they had through 9, that it would take a great performance to just keep us in the game and give us an opportunity to win. And not only did he keep us in the game, he pitched a record-setting game. Really, there were only a couple balls hit to the outfield. Neither were very difficult plays. The contact made in the infield was really soft contact with the exception of a couple of balls. And he did what he did for us all year long, which was give us a chance to win. And we just couldn't capitalize on a record-breaking performance.
Coach Rapone, Jaden, thank you for joining us. Jaden, I want to start with you and kind of just piggyback off the first question. I was able to witness you in basketball, really my first time covering the Glow region, able to see that team get really far as well. Then baseball, you do that as well. And it always felt like to me that you were always great in the big moments. So what made you, or what was the mindset, or why were you so clutch in those big moments throughout, both baseball, especially towards the end of this year and during the basketball season?
Well, I'd say one thing that really helps me is I'm not very nervous in those situations. I've been in 8 finals during basketball and baseball, both of those. So I've always been in that moment. I've always been prepared by my teammates and coaches, and I've never let myself get nervous of those situations.
And then walk me through those emotions in that championship game where you obviously, like we said, tossed up in the header but fell short. Just where were you at mentally? Obviously proud of the season, but just run me through those emotions.
So, I was feeling it that day, got warmed up pretty good, got a lot of fluids in me, and I was feeling it on the mound. My confidence level was very high, and I just had that mentality that they couldn't hit me.
What did it mean to you to come through in that moment? Obviously, you guys don't take home the title, but you did all you could. You performed offensively throughout sectionals as well. As a lifelong athlete and someone who really was always looking forward to those big moments, to come through in that game and other games that you did your senior year and previously, what does it mean to you as an athlete to come through in those situations?
It means obviously a lot to my coaches, family, and teammates. I want to always perform the best that I can and show my athletic abilities as well. So just always be confident in myself, know that I can do it, and just do it for my teammates and my coaches, because that's important. They give a lot of hours to us, so I got to give a lot of things back to them.
And you mentioned your family there. Your brother, Trevor, a former high school athlete, also a pitcher and basketball player. Was there something to live up to there? I know how close you guys are, and I'm sure there's a little bit of razzing, but it's mostly support between you guys. What was the dynamic between you two, and can you just describe his mentorship with you throughout the course of your athletic career?
So ever since we were little, just playing basketball, throwing the ball around, he's always been a big role model to me. Just being by my side, teaching me all these things to do, and just always being there, supporting me, telling me what to do, and just things like that. Obviously, I think that I'm the better athlete, but he's always obviously been a big role model. Watching his games, I was just feeling like I want to be better than him. So I've worked harder not worked harder, but try to work harder and just do more than he did.
Now, Coach, back to you. From an outside perspective, why were you confident in Jaden always, being equipped for those big moments? He had the no-hitter in the championship game and also had in the Leroy game in the sectional quarterfinal, had a walk-off and threw a complete game. So really sparked it on both sides of on the field. So just run me through why he's so equipped in those big moments.
Well, I had the unique opportunity of being Jaden's only baseball coach at Notre Dame. He came to us in the 7th grade as a JV player, and I was the JV coach. We then lost a year to COVID, and then we returned, and Jaden was a freshman and played part of the season on the JVs, and then played the rest of his career on the varsity with me. And truly, you just had to watch the maturation of a great athlete that started out terribly undersized. I had him and Welker on JVs. The two of them, I don't think were barely 4'1" or 4'2", but they could play. They could hit the ball every time. They could do all of the things. And Jaden just grew and grew and grew. And if you watched him like offensively, where he's terribly underrated, he is one of the best offensive players that I have coached. You look at his, just this year, I'll take the last third of the season, right? Huge double in the 7th inning against Batavia to essentially tie the game, was on, scored the winning run. He comes back 2 games later. We're playing at Kendall for the GR championship. It's tie score in the top of the 7th inning. He hits a 2-run home run. He comes back 5 days later. We're playing Leroy. He hits an absolute bomb in the 4th inning to put us on the board that went to left field. That's a home run. It's a home run any field we play on but Dwyer. Then he comes up with the walk-off hit against Leroy. 2 days later, we go to Livonia, and he smacks out 2 hits and then hits a monster home run to give us the separation to win the game. And he's just a cool kid. The game has really slowed down for him. He's not in a hurry. He has confidence he's going to hit, right? He was always confident he could pitch, but he was never confident with his hitting, even though he was a great hitter, an unbelievable hitter. But look at the teams he played on. The first year he's in Schrader's shadow for 2 years, then Barry's shadow, and now this was Jaden's year. This was Jaden being, I don't know how other to say it, Jaden.
Yeah, definitely the Mamba mentality. It was cool to witness for the last couple of months. Now, Jaden, you have some important teammates that have been by your side. Jay Antonor and Ryan Fitzpatrick. They really helped, guide this team as well, and were very important factors in both baseball and basketball. How has that friendship developed over the course of your high school career, and what do they mean to you?
They mean a lot to me. They're like brothers. Ever since playing baseball tournaments at 8 years old with them, is ever since the bond that we've developed, whether that is just hanging out, just riding bikes, just things like that, playing sports together, it has developed and just came a long way. And I'm very blessed to meet them and be their best friends.
Who else has helped you along the way? You mentioned your brother, your teammates, and your coaches. Who else has helped you reach this point of your athletic career, your personal life? Just who's helped you get here?
I would definitely say Sam Antonor. He's been a very big role model to me as well, because I don't have a father really, so him and my brother have been like a father figure to me, and that's been very important to me in my life.
Now, as you move forward, what do you have planned coming up next year?
I would be attending MCC in the fall.
What are you looking forward to most out of that opportunity? That's a school that your brother went to, a lot of great tradition on the baseball field. What are you looking forward to most out of that opportunity, whether it be on the baseball field or just getting out there and spreading your wings as a college student?
Meeting a new group of guys, new teammates, new coaches, creating relationships, things like that, and then can't wait to get back on the baseball diamond.
Coach, how high do you think this guy can fly in the future?
Jaden, well, I tell you one thing, his coach is going to have a heck of a decision to make. Does he go the route and make him a pitcher and leave him as a pitcher and that's that? Or does he decide to use him as a position player?
Jaden Otani, Coach. We could see Jaden Otani.
He's a terrific third baseman, and I'll tell you, a sneaky, excellent, good first baseman. I was forced to play him at first base in 2 or 3 games, and he was remarkable. And he's a plus hitter. So I don't know how the coach will use him, but I will tell you this. He's getting a great athlete. He's getting a great kid. He's getting someone that I can tell you this every day. I get to practice early because I want to watch our JVs practice. And I'll be always standing there. And the first car in is a little white car driving into Williams Park up that hill. And the very first person at practice to get out of the car is Jaden, right? The next 2 are the 2 Antnor brothers. And you can connect the dots from there, right? That tells you the type of guy that those kids are. They great guys, they're great players. And Jaden, Ryan, and Jay reset Notre Dame baseball. I mean, if you take their 4 years, 4 sectional finals, if you take their 3 years, 2 Rotary Tournament champions, 3 sectional finals, 1 Far West Regional Championship, a 63 and 6 record. It's just remarkable what those kids did. But really, you guys are both sportsmen. Not remarkable when you see the type of effort and heart and soul that those kids put into it. Right. So the future for all 3 of them is excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, so I saw Jaden whipping around that white car on Main Street the other day. Slow it down next time, Jaden. Just kidding. Why don't you leave us with this, Jaden? Some advice for future athletes. What did you focus on mentally, physically to get you to this point?
Definitely going to the weight room a lot, getting stronger. That's a plus. Really helps you. Just having fun with your coaches and your teammates. They make it a really fun time, and it goes by very fast, very, very fast. So just gotta cherish those moments and just never look ahead and always take it game by game, step by step.
All right, Coach Jaden, thanks for joining us, and good luck in your future at MCC.
Thank you.